Nature is a dangerous utopia. On the one hand, it's a life-filled, beautiful paradise, but on the other, it's a vicious game of survival of the fittest, and like it or not, humanity is still a part of that nature. But sometimes people's sentience lead them to believe that they're not, and that somehow they're exempt from the rules of nature, and in the wild, that's how you get yourself killed. So join me in today's video for a journey in which we try to help a nature photographer not get himself killed. Of course, I'm talking about Albert Mason, and the side mission chain Arcadia for amateurs. To start this side mission chain, you need to be in at least chapter 2 and head southwest of Riggs Station, which is located quite far southwest of Horseshoe Overlook and just a little ways north of Blackwater. When you arrive at this spot, you will notice a man with a camera in the woodlands. Let's go say hello.
Morning to you.
Oh. Hello. Quite a day, isn't it?
Sure.
What a country. I'm working on a project. Photography.
Yeah, I guess that bit.
Of course. Wildlife. That's my thing. Or that's what I want to be my thing. If I have to take another picture of a grumpy housefrau or pompous middle-class burger, I will feed myself to the lions. Stand here.
Here?
Just... there. Albert Mason.
Arthur Morgan.
Pleasure. I'm trying to find and capture images of our great predators before our greatest predators kill them all and stick them on some clubhouse wall.
Good luck with that.
Yes, not the easiest. But, well, I love a challenge. The trick is to leave a big load of meat and relax and pray they don't mistake me for lunch. Oh, good heavens! My bag! That thing is robbing me! Oh, good heavens!
Don't worry. That thing is a coyote.
Now we must hunt down the coyote that stole Albert Mason's bag, which happened to contain all of his supplies. In a sense, he's lucky that he didn't attract anything bigger.
This is what I'd call a robbery gone wrong, coyote.
So now we're trusted with the honourable task of carrying Albert Mason's bag back to him.
Well, got your bag.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Bag full of meat will tend to bring out the worst in the local population.
You are a gentleman. The bag also had a lot of my supplies. You've saved me days. Can't thank you enough. Thank you.
Don't worry about it.
You take care, sir.
I ain't the one trying to get myself eaten.
I realize I am a fool. Forgive me. And thank you very much once again.
Not too long later, the next encounter should become available. This time it's west of Wallace Station, sitting east of Hanging Dog Ranch, sitting just north of the river in the Big Valley region. It is quite the hefty trek from the last spot, but that shouldn't be a problem unless you've somehow not got a horse. He appears to this time be baiting wolves, which in my mind concludes that he's something of an idiot.
Hello again.
Hello. Oh, hello. How are you, sir? Morgan, Mr. Morgan. I'm sorry, my nerves. I'm not quite the outdoor adventurer I thought. This is God's own country, and I feel I'm in purgatory.
I know the feeling.
Oh, I hope not.
What you trying to take some pictures of, huh? Some more greedy coyotes?
No. Wolves.
Wolves? You really are trying to get yourself eaten.
Oh, I hope not. I left the meat over there. I thought I'd be safe. Given the wind.
Yeah, sure. You managed to attract the world's least intelligent wolf.
Well,
I'll stay with you a while. If anything comes, I'll protect you as needed.
You are a gentleman.
Now, you don't know me very well.
Well, to me, you're a gentleman.
Usually. Worse than the wolves.
You had many dealings with wolves, Mr. Morgan?
Sure.
But you've never been eaten.
Not through lack of trying on their part. A while back, I helped a friend from getting devoured. Usually they are not great fans of man.
Don't blame them.
Me neither. Hey, shh. Here's one. Looks like we got company.
Yes, there they are. In the trees. Now, don't do anything. I'm going to take a few photographs. Come on.
What Albert Mason doesn't know is that tying meat up a tree typically isn't the best way to get a wolf to not eat you.
Stay back, stay back. Can't have a man in the frame. They'd think it's staged.
It sort of is.
Magnificent creatures.
Especially when clawing at your eyeballs.
Something, Mr. Morgan. Help!
They ain't. Oh, they're just wolves. Is that all of them? We might have kept the wolves from the door.
No, no, no!
Come on. Snap out of it. You're safe.
Oh, my God. My whole futile existence flashed before my eyes.
Yeah, they can be pretty aggressive.
What a way to... Literally a dog's dinner. Still worse things happen at sea?
Do they?
Well, I imagine. Perhaps wolves do better at sea. Are they good swimmers? Well, who knows? You have saved my poor foolish skin once again.
Don't mention it.
Well, I can't begin to repay my debt of gratitude. But no, I am eternally in your debt.
I do, Mr. Mason, I do. You take care now.
And you too, sir.
So once more, Albert Mason has gotten lucky. He now returns to fiddle with his camera surrounded by dead wolves. I think it's a solid reminder that if we weren't there, Albert Mason would have been dog food.
I'll be some time working on the mechanism. Good day to you, sir, and Godspeed.
So, you think that photograph will come out?
I can't say with certainty, but I'm hopeful, sir. I'm due some good luck, no?
Carry on like this, I'm not sure you are.
The next encounter will be found just north of Emerald Ranch, though if you're doing this side mission chain in the epilogue, this part will not happen. You'll find Albert Mason stood in the wetlands, attempting to photograph wild horses.
So, you're still alive.
Mr. Morgan.
How are you?
Indigestible, apparently. Aside from that, very well.
How's the project going?
Well, this is God's country, and I am his faithful servant, although perhaps not his most talented one. I have been trying to capture the grace of the wild horses here for weeks, only the buggers can't stand me.
That is a silver dapple pinto.
I know. Beautiful. Won't come anywhere near me, of course. You can smell my stupidity.
Well, how about I drive him over?
Oh, that might help. Can you be bothered? I feel like such a blunderer.
Sure. Wait here.
At least this time I doubt I'll get eaten.
Might get trampled though. Well, next we'll be tasked with herding the wild horses towards Albert Mason. They're not too difficult to herd, and as long as you don't do anything stupid, none of the horses should leave the group. So in theory, getting this shot for Albert Mason should be easy.
Now, run! Yeah, yeah! Yeah! Go on! That's it!
I've got it! I've got it! Yes!
And just like that, Albert Mason has got his photograph.
You are a genius!
No, but I can ride a horse.
Well, in my world, that makes you a genius.
You're too kind. So how are the photos coming along?
Oh, amazing! Here, I have a print of the wolves before they tried to eat us. It's for you.
That's real fine.
Well, thank you.
Take care, Mr. Mason.
You too, sir. You too.
Albert Mason gives us a print of the photograph he took of the wolves just before they tried to attack him, which is a fun little memento for sure.
Just say something if you see that herd of Mustangs running back at me.
You know, horses seem like a fine subject for you. You maybe think about documenting animal life of the farmyard variety from now on?
Yes, you had me there. A wild horse is a different beast to his domesticated brother. Very good, very good.
Yeah.
Of course, now we must leave Albert Mason and wait for the next encounter. The next time we see Albert, he will be in the bayou, which can never end well. I honestly don't think that this man is well equipped enough to be in alligator territory, but by the time we get there, at least he's not dead already.
They creep up on you, you know.
Oh, Mr. Morgan.
How are you?
Well, sir,
What are you working on?
do you know anything about alligators?
Only the basics. Avoid them wherever possible.
Well,
Did you know that in the last 50 years, we've killed 90%?
You say that like it makes you sad.
They're beautiful creatures.
Let's see how you speak when one of them's got you in a death row.
Yes, I will make some creature a very happy lunch one of these days.
Let's try and avoid that from happening today, huh? When you stay there, you'll get a great shot, then you'll get eaten.
What a way to go.
Why don't we take this boat out, and I'll protect you. Come on, get in the boat, he'll be fine.
If you really think that's necessary.
You carry on shooting from that bank, you're gonna wish them wolves had eaten you.
Really?
Yes. The 10% who survived, they're the nasty ones.
All right then.
So now we must row Albert about so he can take photographs of alligators as safely as possible.
Last year, they brought 10,000 skins out of the swamps of Lemoyne alone.
The gators got some catching up to do then.
Cases, trunks, shoes, boots, belts, Bibles even. They'll make anything out of gator leather that the market desires.
And all the gator's gonna do with your leather is eat it.
Oh, look! On that little beach. Boars! If we're in luck, an alligator won't be far away.
Saving alligators, but you don't mind that pork chop getting butchered.
Pork chop isn't in danger of extinction. It's got it! Quick, quick! I must get this shot! We caught him! In the middle of his dinner. This is history-making, truly. Nature, in all its glory and cruelty.
Could have been you if you stayed on that bank where I found you.
Okay, so, now it's southwest or due west. You know, in the season, there are more alligator hunters down here than alligators.
Maybe you can take a photograph of one of them then.
17 feet, 19 feet, 21 feet with a 5-foot head.
What?
They found some big bulls in these parts. Surely they did. Yes, yes, there. Oh, no, he's gone. Ah! Can you stop the boat just there, off the island?
Sure. If we stop too long, locals are gonna start getting curious.
Just there, please. So I'm facing the landmass, right? Now look, there's an alligator back in those palms. Could you run in there and coax him out?
Coax him?
So now we have to go in and risk our own life by going face to face with an alligator to get it to chase us.
Oh, he's awake! I hope you're slow.
Quick, jump in the boat! In! Got him! What a specimen!
Nearly got him eating me.
I don't know what I'd do without you, sir. I really don't. Head southeast, good man. We have a final spot to check. Right. There, in the cane brake. That's a likely spot for one. Take us around the island until we see something.
Okay.
There, in the channel. You see its head? Excellent. Beast in repose. All is calm as the predator lurks. We can congratulate ourselves on a job well done, Mr. Morgan. Take us back where we began. Ah, yes. Docker here. Just pull up to the bank.
That should do us.
Yes.
These pictures you're taking,
Yes.
they gonna be any good?
I certainly hope so. Though I doubt it. The subject is magnificent, the backdrop jaw-dropping, but the agent of beauty is a talentless fool. Although maybe I'll strike a few lucky shots.
You sure do make me laugh that way you talk about yourself, Mr. Mason.
Well, I'm good for laughing at, if nothing else.
I didn't mean it like that.
I know. Still, I feel such a fool round you, sir.
Don't worry about it.
I foresaw many an ignominious future for myself, but never damsel in distress.
Well, good luck, Mr. Mason.
Thank you, and to you too, sir.
Try and stay out of trouble.
I shall certainly try.
So Albert then rows his little boat off into the bayou, which I do believe the water here is actually landlocked, so I'm not entirely sure where he's going with that boat, but I'm also not too sure that at the moment I really care. That being said, this is not the last encounter that we can have with Albert Mason. Before we continue, check out these awesome guns that I got at the shop. Don't they just make you erect for capitalism? Just me? This is awkward. For the final encounter, Albert Mason will be located near Horseshoe Overlook. You'll find him on the edge of a cliff trying to photograph eagles.
Mr. Mason,
Mr. Morgan.
you want to be careful up here. Land is real treacherous.
Sure.
Real treacherous. I've been here before.
Have you?
Yes. Funny how things turn out. Never quite how you expect, is it?
No, I don't suppose it is.
What you shooting?
Eagles. You know, the images, they really are beautiful. All thanks to you. I'd be some poor creature's bad meal by now, many times over, but for you.
It's my pleasure. Please, step away from the cliff edge.
I'm trying to get an eagle there.
Yeah, they're beautiful, but unlike you, they can fly.
Too true. You really must think I'm a buffoon, don't you? You think I'm such a dimwit I'd just slip off the edge of a cliff?
No, but, well, maybe a little.
Please, sir. I'm dense, but not that dense. This area is quite safe. Quite. Oh!
Ah! Damn!
You're right. I am that much of a buffoon. Give me a hand, please. Put me out of my misery.
Come here.
Oh, dear. Oh, thank you. You know what? Bugger the eagles, I'm going home. You know, I really did get some amazing pictures, thanks to you. And somehow, I haven't quite broken my neck.
You take care.
And you too, sir. Sorry for all the trouble.
And that is the end of the Arcadia for Beginners mission chain. However, before we go, I want to talk about a cool detail. If you do these missions before you go and do the mission for Charles Chatenay, The Artist's Way, when you do the mission where you visit the Galerie Lorraine, on the walls of the gallery you will notice some familiar pictures. On the walls you will find the photographs that Albert Mason took of Arthur Morgan and of the animals. Now that's a dinky detail that I didn't even know existed until maybe a few days ago. Anyway, that concludes today's video. Thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff, that would be super appreciated. Maybe go ahead and check out my second channel if you feel like you have the time and you fancy a little bit of a giggle. There is a link on my main channel page and in the description. And with any luck, hopefully I'll see you all very soon with another video at some point.